Another day, another story. The Industrial Revolution, 1760 to 1840. The Industrial Revolution was a period of significant industrial, technological, and socio-economic change that took place in Europe and later spread to other parts of the world. Welcome to Tabot Eminent Channel. It began in Britain in the 18th century and transformed various aspects of society, including agriculture, manufacturing, mining, transportation, and communication. During the Industrial Revolution, there was a shift from hand production methods to machine-based manufacturing. Steam power, the invention of the steam engine by James Watt, played a crucial role in powering factories and revolutionizing transportation through the introduction of steam-powered locomotives and steamships. The Industrial Revolution had a profound impact on society. It brought about urbanization, as people moved from rural areas to cities in search of employment opportunities in factories. It also resulted in significant social and economic changes, including the rise of the middle class, the expansion of trade and global markets, and the emergence of capitalism. This period witnessed advancements in various fields, such as textiles, iron and steel production, mining, transportation, and agriculture. The Industrial Revolution marked a crucial turning point in history, leading to the modernization of societies and laying the foundation for the technological advancements. From rags to riches, the journey of a factory worker. In the bustling town of Manchester, England, in the early 19th century, lived a young man named William Turner. Born into a poor family, William grew up surrounded by the grim realities of life in a struggling industrial city. Despite his humble beginnings, William possessed a burning ambition and a thirst for knowledge. As a teenager, William found work in a cotton mill. Day after day, he toiled away in the deafening noise of the spinning machines, inhaling the suffocating air filled with cotton fibers. But William saw beyond the harsh conditions. He observed the intricate machinery and began to understand its inner workings. During his limited free time, he would sneak into the library, devouring books on science and engineering, dreaming of a better future. One fateful day, a serendipitous encounter changed the course of William's life. As he was repairing a broken machine, he caught the attention of Mr. James Roberts, a wealthy factory owner known for his innovations. Impressed by William's resourcefulness and thirst for knowledge, Mr. Roberts offered him an apprenticeship in his own factory. Under Mr. Roberts' mentorship, William's talents flourished. He learned the secrets of the newly invented power loom, mastered the art of machine maintenance, and even contributed his own ideas for improving efficiency and safety. William's dedication and intellect gained him recognition among his peers and supervisors. As the years passed, William's hard work paid off. He rose through the ranks, eventually becoming a foreman at the factory. Determined to bring positive change to the lives of the workers, he advocated for better working conditions, fair wages, and educational opportunities. Inspired by the success of his own journey, William established evening classes in the factory premises, where workers could learn basic literacy and numeracy. He encouraged them to dream beyond the factory walls and sparked their interest in science and engineering. Word of William's transformative work spread, catching the attention of philanthropists and industrialists alike. With their support, he founded a vocational school dedicated to providing comprehensive technical education to aspiring engineers and inventors from impoverished backgrounds. As the years rolled on, William Turner's name became synonymous with progress and social mobility. His students went on to become pioneers in various industries, driving innovation and reshaping the landscape of the Industrial Revolution. William's story served as an inspiration to countless individuals, reminding them that even in the face of adversity, education and determination. This fictional story is based on the historical context of the Industrial Revolution and aims to capture the spirit of perseverance and social change during that era. Threads of Resilience, a seamstress's tale. In the cramped streets of London's East End, amidst the clatter of machinery and the swirling dust of the textile factories, lived a young woman named Amelia Harris. Amelia had grown up surrounded by fabric scraps and needles, her mother being a skilled seamstress. With her mother's guidance, Amelia learned the art of sewing at a young age, finding solace and joy in the delicate dance of threads. Amelia's life took a drastic turn when her mother fell ill, leaving her unable to work. With no other means to support themselves, Amelia sought employment in a nearby textile mill. The deafening noise and oppressive air within the factory were a stark contrast to the tranquility of her mother's sewing room. But Amelia's determination burned bright. Day after day, Amelia stood at her post, tirelessly operating a sewing machine, stitching together garments at breakneck speed. She marveled at the immense scale of production around her, yet also saw the toll it took on the workers: long hours, meager wages, and unsafe conditions. This realization kindled a fire within her, igniting a desire for change. Amelia's nimble fingers and sharp eyes did not go unnoticed. The factory owner, Mr. Benjamin Hartley, recognized her talent and promoted her to a position where she could oversee the quality control of garments. It was a small step up, but it gave her a voice among her fellow workers. Determined to improve the lives of those around her, Amelia formed a secret sewing circle with a group of women she trusted. During their lunch breaks, they huddled together, discussing ways to empower themselves and their colleagues. They shared stories of exploitation and dreamed of a fairer system that would value their skills and labor. Amelia knew that knowledge was power. She spent her evenings devouring books borrowed from a nearby lending library, studying the history of workers' rights and the emerging labor movement. The stories of other brave women who fought for change inspired her, and she became determined to follow in their footsteps. With newfound knowledge and a growing network of support, Amelia began organizing meetings and rallies, encouraging her fellow workers to demand fair wages, reasonable hours, and improved working conditions. They faced resistance from factory owners who saw their demands as a threat to their profits. But Amelia's resilience never wavered. As news of the sewing circle's activities spread, sympathetic members of the public and reform-minded individuals rallied to their cause. Social activists, journalists, and even some politicians lent their support, shedding light on the plight of the textile workers and calling for reform. Amelia's efforts bore fruit when the Factory Act of 1844 was passed, introducing regulations to protect the rights of workers, particularly women and children. Although the struggle was far from over, it was a significant step forward in the fight for workers' rights and marked a turning point in Amelia's journey. Amelia's dedication and resilience made her a symbol of hope and empowerment for the working class. She continued her work as an advocate for labor rights, fighting for fair wages, safe working conditions, and the recognition of the valuable contributions made by female workers. Decades later, her legacy lived on as the labor movement grew stronger, giving a voice to countless workers and sparking a shift in societal attitudes toward labor rights and social equality. This fictional story is set in the context of the textile industry during the Industrial Revolution and draws inspiration from the real struggles faced by workers during that era. It aims to highlight the resilience and determination of individuals who fought for better working conditions and contributed to the progress of workers' rights. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.